So this is part 2 of the tutorial series on how to utilize and implement the ListingsMagic Proactive Chat feature functionality. And so if you've not watched part 1, please watch part 1 so that this part 2 makes sense to you. And so this is going to go into the setup of your chat, including a new artificial intelligence aspect to the chat that we've just launched that we're very excited about. And so how you're going to get access to that is you're going to choose a property and simply scroll down to the lead creation, lead management area. You'll see a setup property chat. The first option is, do you want it turned on or not? So if you don't have that turned on, you want to set that to yes and click save. That'll activate it, and that'll make sure that the chat actually appears on the actual tour. So that'll make sure that this box is there on all of the tours. The next area of customization is what we want to go into now, which is customize your property chat. So there's 3 features that we're going to go over. Set up your phone, email information, and the default messages. So I'll show you that here in a second. The start and end times. When do you want these this chat box to appear on your property tour? So every form of property tour that we launch has the chat feature functionality in place. If you don't want it to appear, you can set that. We'll show you that here in a second. And then finally, our new artificial intelligence proactive chat callout. So we'll show you how this works. It's a brand new feature that will help you generate new buyer leads for all of your properties. And so first of all, we'll go into the setup phone, email, default messages. So where do you want, again, this works through standard text messaging. So where do you want these texts to go for having communication with these potential buyers? Once the chat is complete, we'll send an email transcript. So where do you want those to go? What do you want the delay to be? So you can customize that, change it to 20 if you want it to be a little bit longer. This is going to be how long before this proactive chat box pops out to, let me actually show you. I'll do this now. And so I'll come back over here. So what happens is, a buyer loads the tour, they get to see all the information, the address comes in on our new elegant tour. It's really beautiful. And as they're scrolling through and getting the information that they want to get, as a regular buyer would do, behaviorally speaking, at a certain point, the delay that we set here, boom, out comes that proactive chat. Hello there, I happen to be online right now. Can I answer any questions for you? That is set here. That's the initial message. So you can customize that and change that if you want to. The last option here is the away message. So we call it the autoresponder as well. And so what do you want that autoresponder to be if you have not responded to them? So in about a minute to a minute and a half, if you haven't had a chance to respond to them, we'll kick back an autoresponder, and so you can customize that. This one by default says, I'm sorry, but I'm on a call right now. Can you please leave me your email and or phone number, and I'll get right back to you. So you can change those and customize those to what you feel fits your personality best. Next, you can say, what times do I want the chat box to appear on my tours at all? So if you don't want it on between 8 p.m. and 7 a.m. any day of the week, you can totally change this to whatever you want. Some people have it off at all on maybe Sunday, or you can have it always on a particular day, or on all days if you want to. And once you're done with that, click on Save. Finally, the new one that we're really excited about is our artificial intelligence proactive chat callouts. And so you'll see here that there are up to 3 additional callouts that you can have occur. And what these are, and I'll show you in a second, they will appear here automatically as somebody is looking at the tour. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, and then we'll step through these. Proactive callout 1 is, I also wanted to let you know that I can notify you automatically as soon as similar properties hit the market. That's our default callout. You can customize this and change it. This 10 seconds this is how long it's going to come after the initial message appears. So you'll have that customization change that you want to. So 10 seconds after is when that'll show up. Callout 2 is sites like Zillow and Trulia or even Realtor.com do not get these properties immediately. Our system receives them instantly from the MLS. So we're trying to create value in the minds of these buyers. Sites don't get the property information as quick as agents can get them. So we're trying to point this out to the potential buyers because often they don't realize this. And then callout 3 is the ask. If you're interested, just enter your email address, the city you're interested in, and a price range. And so that one's going to come out 20 seconds afterwards. And then this is a different autoresponder. So if you do not respond, the same one saying that you're busy or tied up doesn't work. So we have a default one here. Again, you can customize that to your liking. Click on Save. Now we've got it set to yes. Now let's refresh this. And I thought about speeding ahead and not having this wait, but I want to show you the timings of this. So this video is going to be a little bit longer simply because we're going to have to wait for these call outs to appear. But again, I'm a buyer. I'm going through the property and I'm looking at various information. And here's the description on the property. I'm going to come down here and there's photos that I can look at. And there's the first of the same one. This is the one that comes out normally. Hello, the Company Online. We're not going to answer your questions for you. No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, what's going on? I also want to let you know that I can notify you automatically as soon as similar properties in the market. So you can see this one kicked back after a few seconds. Sites like Zillow and Trulia or even Realtor.com, I get these properties immediately. Now the third one is going to appear. We have these appear at what we believe to be an optimal amount of time that you can customize that. If you're interested, just enter your email address, the city you're interested in, and a price range. So now you can see these proactive chats again. Jane Realtor, which is me in this demonstration here. Should turn that off a while ago, the sound. Sorry about that. And so you can now have this pop out and not have to do anything. And so now you're adding that additional layer of value to try and enlist and entice this potential buyer to leave that contact information for you. So that's how you set up the new AI proactive chat callouts. We're going to be updating this with new additional bells and whistles. This has just been launched, so we want to get this video out there to give you some information on how to set it up. Any questions, let us know at support@listingsmagic.com, or you can use our chat feature inside of the admin area. This is after hours, so it says leave a message, but during business hours, that will say chat with us now. Or lastly, you can call us at 866-831-8639.